On February 3rd, 2021, Dunwoody police, just outside Atlanta, responded to a distress call about an unresponsive infant.
Have her go in the ambulance with them. Scottish Rite, ma'am. Go in the ambulance right there. They're getting ready to go. This is Mom.
Investigators quickly identified the daycare's owner, 48-year-old Amanda Harris Hickey, who ran an in-home childcare business called Little Lovey Daycare.
Hey guys, right here. Breathing? Still CPR? Yep. All right.
Face down in the bed.
He's laying face down in the bed?
Yeah.
All right, clear.
Analyzing heart rhythm. Stay clear of patient. Analyzing heart. No shock advised.
All right, let's go.
Be sure emergency medical services.
Is this y'all's child?
Authorities instructed Hickey to notify the parents of the baby, later identified as Charles Charlie Cronmiller. She then recounted what happened when she discovered the child unresponsive.
I have a family-owned daycare. This is one of my clients.
Okay, have we contacted them yet?
No, I haven't called anyone or done anything
Okay.
yet.
Go ahead and call.
Yeah, go ahead, let's go ahead and call them.
Put him to bed on his back, but his parents say that he could roll over, but I had never seen it.
What time did you call 911?
I can show you. I was quite
Panicky.
fucking flipped out. So I
Why would you be in the other way?
dialed it, and then I think I just kept hitting it, and then I think this was them calling me back.
Footage shows Hickey telling officers she had placed Charlie on his back to sleep. However, investigators later determined she had actually put him on his stomach, violating safe sleep guidelines.
Suffer from any medical diagnosis that you know of? Okay. And I'm sure you've already talked to other officers, but can you tell me kind of what happened?
Charlie was having a normal day. According to his normal schedule, he was scheduled to eat at 3 o'clock. He had slept a little, like I hadn't heard from him, so I just let him sleep, and then about 3:40 I went in and found him unresponsive on his stomach.
Okay.
I put him to sleep on his back. And
Okay.
he was unresponsive. I'm still in the process of getting everyone out of bed. So this guy's still sitting here because, so this is the bed that Charlie was in.
Okay, I'm just going to take a quick overview of the whole room real quick, and then...
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
You can keep his face out of it, I guess, is probably the best thing to do. I don't know.
He's not going to be in it.
Yeah, okay.
There you go.
So I laid Charlie on his back and I found him in the corner.
This corner?
Let's see if roll here
Uh-huh.
and into this position here.
Was there a mat, or is that the mat?
This is the mat.
That's the mat he was laying on?
Hi, buddy.
So you said you put him down at what time?
A little bit after 2 o'clock, I believe. That would be his normal schedule, like 2 or 2:30. And then he would typically, he would have slept and then had a bottle at 3.
Okay, so you came down at 2:45?
3:45.
3:45.
I mean, obviously, if I would have known we were having an emergency, I wouldn't have let him sleep, but I thought he was just tired or still sleeping. His bottle was scheduled for 3 o'clock.
Okay.
So I have his bottle on the counter ready to go, like waiting for him to wake up.
So this is just a hand off. You just show me, again, like that's for the front, and this is the back.
Okay.
You just show me how you laid him and then how you found him. Let me take a picture.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I left it open because it needs to be drained. It hadn't. It's not draining through the hose, and the bucket's full. I was going to let you know that.
All right, take a picture of it closer for now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just so no one thinks that was open.
Right.
I mean,
No, you're fine. You don't have to move it. That's fine. Right here, in fact, is good where the light's a little better.
okay,
Just show me how you placed him.
sure.
And you do a picture, and then show me
Okay.
how you found him.
Ready? Okay.
And there was another child in there, so you put him down and picked one up, right?
I did.
So he was in there by himself.
He was, yes, yes.
Yes.
There was a switch.
Okay. And then if you show me how you found him.
6-month-old baby was put down for a nap at this house by, looks like, in-home caretakers. Came down. Hey, Dylan, what time did they come down and find him?
Right before they called.
Okay. Came down to check on the baby right before they called. Found him face down in the bed, not breathing, not conscious, not alert. CPR in progress, no shock advised on the AED.
Meanwhile, additional first responders briefed officers on the unfolding situation.
Have her go in the ambulance with them. Scottish Rite, ma'am. Go in the ambulance right there. They're getting ready to go.
Soon, Charlie's mother, Stephanie Cronmiller, arrived, sprinting toward the ambulance in a desperate attempt to reach her son.
So I noticed you have cameras.
I do.
They record 24/7,
I believe so, yeah.
or is it just motion?
That's a great question. I'm not positive.
Okay, that's okay. Will we be able to access those
I think so.
and get the footage?
Like the families don't. It's not like something that I share with the families. It's a closed.
No, yeah, no, I
don't think
understand.
Where's the mattress pad?
She said that was the mattress pad, but it looks like it's.
There's no pad in there.
I know. That's what I said. But she said that's what he was sleeping on. They're all like that, though. I didn't want to manipulate it, so
No,
I haven't touched it yet, but he was found face down in that corner. Top left corner. She put him back, and she says he must have rolled over, but they do have a camera in here.
I got it.
Right there.
But it's not gonna. Is it gonna capture that?
I don't know.
See that? The discoloration on the pad.
Yeah, I see it now.
And then the discoloration on the actual the brown.
Yeah.
As the investigation progressed, authorities discovered security cameras inside the daycare.
Okay, I was just saying if somebody was coming.
Here, go ahead and get the child out. I'm just going to keep looking through for a minute, if that's okay. And I'll be here when you come back. I'm not going anywhere.
Hickey willingly handed over the footage to police, unaware of the damning evidence it contained.
But I don't know what to tell them either.
Tell them a baby had an emergency and.
I can escort you out when you drop the babies off.
All
And
right.
if they have any questions, I can answer those questions
There you go.
for you. Okay?
We can do that for you to help
It's
you
going
out.
to be really hard for you to talk to them. Really hard. Okay.
The baby had a medical emergency. So you didn't. Nothing.
I just don't know. I don't know what. Yes, I'll just need an escort.
Okay.
Just give them. So you hear me give them the same message to everybody. I'm not sure what that message is yet, but I need to tell them all something. We had an emergency. What do I tell them? We had an emergency here today.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be closed to am I closed? I don't.
I mean, as of right now, this is just a. I mean, it's all under investigation. We have to figure out kind of a few more things before we can classify it one way or the other. Okay. I don't see any signs of malicious intent here. We're not leaning towards that by no means. But I can't sit here and tell you that without a doubt.
You can't predict the future. I understand that. I just don't know what to tell them.
To tell them that that you had an emergency, a child had to be rushed to the hospital, and leave it at that. Technically, you can't share any more information than that right there. So.
Oh no, that's all you got to tell them.
Yep.
Just tell them.
And if they have questions, our officers here will be glad to help out. And then
This has happened.
At one point, Hickey was seen breaking down in tears as she came to terms with the fact that she would have to inform the parents of the children she cared for.
This is Mom right here. Okay.
Where can I go? Yes, just come in. Okay.
Do we have an update on the hospital yet?
Yeah. They've given him a bunch of rounds of epinephrine, but
It's looking like it's.
yeah, there's no signs of life. They're talking to him.
yeah.
I'll let y'all know here in a minute, but I expect here soon I'm gonna get the official word. Doctors with the parents, they've done about 6 rounds of epinephrine. Oh, sorry. And it's not officially called yet, but they're talking with the parents, and it looks like there's no signs of life. So as soon as he gives me the final official word, I'll let you know.
Her husband was later seen comforting her as emergency responders transported Charlie and his mother to the hospital.
The medical examiner will do an examination on Charlie tomorrow to try to determine what happened, what the cause and manner of death is. That he may know that information tomorrow. That information may take weeks, depending on different tests that they have to run and things like that. So I can't guarantee you that that information will be available tomorrow, but once the case is completed, and that means once the medical examiner completes their examination, they get the findings, they have to write it up. Then I also have to turn in my investigative report, and the whole file has to be approved by a supervisor. So there's kind of a chain of events.
Sure.
But once that's complete, you can get a copy of the autopsy report if you would like it. I simply request it.
First responders spoke with Charlie's devastated parents, who had returned to the scene.
Hi, sir. I'm not going to hold you here for right now. I am Detective Taffer. I work with the Dunwoody Police, okay? I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go home. I got some phone numbers for y'all. Let me make sure they're correct, because I will be coming over later, or at least following up with you.
Hickey's daughter arrived home in distress, visibly shaken by the unfolding events. Her mother told her there had been a medical emergency.
Trouble? Your mom's fine. Is she in trouble? Not right now, your mom. You can go talk to your mom. Feel free. Feel free.
We had a medical emergency.
You in trouble?
Mom's not in trouble. Don't worry about your mom, okay?
She's not going to jail or anything, right? I can't
We had a medical emergency.
I haven't found anything today that leads towards any type of malicious intent. You know, I can say that as of right now. And I don't foresee that on this.
However, days later, everything changed when Hickey was arrested at her home.
Hey, Miss Amanda. Oh. Can you step out here for just a minute, please? Okay. I want you to turn around, face me, put your hands behind your back, okay? You are being placed under arrest.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to talk to me? If so, we can go back to the police department and we can talk. If not, you're going to go straight to the cab jail.
Yes.
You do want to talk to me?
Yes.
Okay. So then we'll go back and we'll discuss it at the interview room, and then from there you'll be released to the jail, okay?
Can I tell anyone inside that that's where I'm going?
Who's in there?
My daughter?
Yeah, give me call her down to the door.
Sure.
What was her name?
Natalie?
Natalie. Miss Natalie? Can you come here for a moment, please?
Hold on right now.
Your mom's going to go with us, okay, to the headquarters for right now. She wants to talk to me, and then from there she'll be turned over to DeKalb County Jail. Once she gets to the jail, she'll be able to make phone calls and call and let you know about bonding and things like that. But it's probably going to be a couple of days before she gets a bond, okay?
Okay.
So she wanted to let you know.
Before she was taken into custody, her husband questioned the officers about the charges.
Just so I can tell our attorney, what is she being arrested for? She's arrested for felony murder and cruelty to children in the second degree.
She's then taken to the police department.
Can I go in by myself?
Yeah, I'm gonna assist you, just so you can fall. There you go. I'm gonna place this seatbelt on for you.
We probably need to stop. I didn't hear you say felony. I heard you say felony murder, and I wasn't aware of that. So I probably need somebody else here. So if we need to go, I understand.
So you don't want to talk to me?
Well, I would love to, but I don't. That is, I think that's big, and I think I need someone else here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you might as well just leave the cuffs on me. So I need to go. You need to transport me. I understand.
Realizing the severity of her situation, Hickey chose to remain silent and refused to speak with investigators.
You had an opportunity to decide on whether or not you want to talk to me or not.
I don't know what to do, so I guess we should just move me along. I think I don't know what the right thing to do is, so I don't know what the right thing to do is.
So you don't want to try to talk and get some questions answered?
I don't think so. I don't think it's going to change anything at this point, so.
She's then booked into the DeKalb County Jail.
Why he gonna take the post office? When you take the post office, you take the 2 legs soon. After you take the 2 legs off, you take the packet off.
Extend your arms, there you go.
What's your last name?
Hickey, Hickey.
Were you in a vehicle accident today?
Body cam footage later captured an officer discussing the incident with Charlie's parents.
This is my demonstrator. Hey, bud.
Murphy.
Hey.
Here you go.
So I'm just going to use this door as her door. Excuse me. So he was standing kind of like this, you know, looking out the window there. So she comes up, and then Mr. Graham was standing next to him. So she walks up and opens the door, right, and his feet are hitting it, stopping the door from him. She does that 4 times. Okay. Then you can tell that she gets annoyed by that, and that's when she grabs him, right, one arm on each, spins around, okay, and it's open here, so he doesn't hit anything. So when he spins around, she's not paying attention. She's still looking at the door, and then drops him. So when he hits the ground, his feet come up over his head. He kind of rolls up, and his feet move over to the side. So that shows me a couple things. One, it wasn't just a gentle sit down, because his feet continued to move in the direction that he was last. His momentum was going right from that sling.
The child's parents tell officers they'd never suspected any wrongdoing.
I have 2 kids of my own, and I wouldn't want them to be handled that way. Has he ever? I know you said he's been normal, but he got tubes put in. But that's Has he ever come home with anything that you can remember? I know I asked that the other day.
Yeah. No. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
And y'all never had any problems with Amanda?
No, I mean.
Quite to the contrary.
Hickey was charged with second-degree murder, reckless conduct, and multiple counts of cruelty to children. She later entered an Alford plea to second-degree murder, maintaining her innocence while acknowledging there was enough evidence for a conviction. This month, she was sentenced to 35 years in prison, 30 of those behind bars, with the remaining 5 on probation.